Child, this episode was a bit stuffed.
It's Q in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
Q. We love Q. We love you.
It's Tashina Arnold, and it's Q in the street.
I love that.
For Q in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to...
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Q, back in the building with another video. Before I start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Hello. And make sure you guys are following Chasing Reality on all of their social media sites. Make sure you follow all the cast so that we can kind of keep up what's going on, just to support and show some love. So we are on episode 8, the aftermath, Chasing Dallas. Again, make sure you guys are supporting the brand. I literally don't have a lot tonight. I literally just got in from the gym, as you guys can tell. And yeah, it was a short episode and it was late. But y'all give Chasing Reality a break because they have been putting out all the other episodes on time. And y'all know they always give us like one late, one a season. So we'll take that. We'll take that this season. And quiet as it's kept, it's been a whole lot going on behind production anyways. It's probably why the episode was late tonight. I know that's not why. I just want to be a little bit shady. All right, so again, I really don't have much tonight. So yeah. So they follow up with the fight of what happened on last week's episode. Of course, I didn't really talk about it, about the whole fight situation. Probably not going to talk about it a whole lot this week either, because I just don't really. Yeah, I just fighting is kind of late. That's just my. That's just how I feel about it. Like, unless it just really gets there and escalates there. But that's just that on there. I don't really have too much for it. Dior, oh my gosh, Dior, listen, y'all, when y'all say stuff on these shows and these cameras and when we mic'd up and whatever, when you say something, you gotta stand by what you say. Or when you make a comment, you gotta stand by. You know these fans is waiting to screenshot. You know people be waiting to just do all kind of crazy stuff. So Dior saying that the episode was stuffed into 20 seconds. Dior, just stand by what you say, baby. But we'll give you that. Amen. I will say this about the fight scene. When things were ending and things were escalated and still in a hoorah at King Kang's event. When the guy said, I don't give a F about none of this. I don't give a F about none of this. This is how I feel. What was that? This is how I feel about that comment. You got to be careful who you bring with you to filming. And I say that because everybody doesn't have the same passion, the same dream, and the same mindset that you have when it comes to this platform, this brand, I'm sorry I'm moving around a lot. So I'm really just walking in the door. But why don't you just close that? What is going on? So yeah, when it comes down to you bringing people to film with you and bringing a +1 and all that kind of carrying on, you just got to know who you bringing with you, because those people are a representation of you. And you don't want to make it seem like every time you show up with a +1, we're like, okay, girl, who is this girl? Because every time she brings somebody. And I know y'all family, y'all brothers and y'all sisters and y'all all that, and that's good, and we love it. We love to see it. I'm just saying, like, when you got a comment like, I don't give a F about none of this. You know, when you trying to build a brand and when you trying to build a platform, them kind of friends, you got to leave at the house. I call y'all when I need you. You got to leave, and this is no shade. No shade. But you got to leave Pookie and them at the house when you trying to film and you trying to work. That's just how I see it. Because you have those moments where, okay, y'all had a fight, you had an altercation, but you guys could have left and it wouldn't have escalated to all of that. I feel like when you bring a +1, like if I bring a +1 and I know stuff may get rowdy, I'll be like, listen, when you see stuff going left, snatch me the hell up. and get me up out of there. Why? Because I have a lot to lose. I have a lot going on. I have a lot, like, this platform isn't a platform for us to come on here and have WWE matches. You know what I'm saying? So when you bring somebody to film, you always want it to be a thing of somebody like having your back, or somebody like, you know, not even just having your back, but someone like being able to maneuver you through the scenes in an intelligent way, and in a way that's going to make you look polished and your brand, because you are the company that you keep. But again, I wasn't there. I don't want to dig too deep into it. All I'm saying is just be careful when you bring in plus ones and stuff like that to film, and even in real life, like, the people that you have around you are a representation of you, and that's all I'll say about that. I think King Kane talking about the clothes, talking about what's his name? Trey Howard and Dior. They were talking about the sharing the same clothes. At first I was like, "Ooh, that don't really got nothing to do with the scene." No, at first I gagged. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was funny." And it was like a quick read, but then I was like, well, that ain't really had nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, him swinging first. Now, Trey Howard, you know, I meant Trey Womack. I'm sorry, I apologize. These Treys, can we get a nickname? But, you know, at first I was just like, they don't got really nothing have anything to do with the scene. But I was just like, I mean, at first I thought it was funny. And then I thought it was just like, well, that don't have anything to do with him swinging first. And Trey Womack, we already talked about last week how, my personal opinion, I feel like you were in the wrong for swinging first. You know, they did try to jump you, all that carrying on, all that, then things escalated to another level. Speaking of things escalating to another level, y'all orchestrating fights? What's going on? That scene, that production scene, that the next evening that you guys sit down with Richie G, who is a producer and a cast member, I have a couple of questions. My first question is, well, my first observation is, if I was getting ready to fight somebody prior to, you can have two separate conversations, but we all not finna be just sitting around kumbayaing that quick, that fast. Now, Trey Womack, you know, I guess later on down in the episode, they found out that he didn't really have anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. I mean, not have nothing to do with it. He didn't have a reason to, like, I guess, fight. That's what was said. So this record, you know, Reese sits everybody down and he gets on production about this recording. Now, this is my thing with production, and we've had production issues on when I was a part of Chasing Atlanta, on Chasing Atlanta. You know, it's just hard to have a bunch of gays, and I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. It's hard to have a bunch of gays around. It's not no drama being started and going back and forth. However, this is your job, and you need to take it as such. And I don't really care, because I don't really care. But, you know, you have to find a balance of not tiptoeing in the cast members' business and stirring up drama and being friends and being cliques with the cast. That's one thing that I can respect about Dario. If Dario hears some mess, he'll tell a cast member, whatever. But for Q, Dario or Kevon, I think I had to get on Kevon about something one time. I can't remember. I think I had to get on him something about one time, but it was just a stupid situation. Yeah, but it's just, you know, it's sticky, and production, you got to keep your hands out the pot when it comes to the cast and all this stuff, because then you have stuff like this occurring, and as a talent, as a viewer, it didn't look good. It did not look good. One thing about it though, Reese was in charge of the growls, and she pulled all you hoes in the same room and was like, listen, we not finna have this, and I know people want drama from Chasing Dallas, but we not gonna be orchestrating scenes and all of that stuff, because one thing about the Chasing Reality brand, this is the brand that I've been a part of, this is the only brand that I can speak for. Everything that you see on those cameras, I would say is about 90% real. And when I say about 90% real, sometimes you will film a scene after another scene. Like, sometimes, and I know I'm giving away stuff, but sometimes you'll film a scene in February, but they'll film your scene in April 1st, and then film your scene in February. So that can sometimes go down. Another thing that can sometimes go down is, well, not necessarily go down, but one thing that happens is they'll be like, okay, today you have to talk to such and such, and you guys are meeting at the Hat Rack or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say 90%. Outside of that, everything else is real. So to see stuff like orchestrated, it just wasn't a good look, and it just didn't look good. Was it staged? I'm curious to know too. Like, I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know, was it staged? Everybody was saying it wasn't staged. Trey Howard, like, he had got pissed off with the producer. When the producer was, I guess the producer tried to defend his name, and Trey was like, listen, you're not finna sit up here and lie. That's not how it went down, and I'm done with you too. We can respect that. We can respect that, Trey Howard. Again, this episode, I think it wasn't a lot to review. It was more about the cast. It was more so about stuff that they can fix and they can work on in production. Like, I feel like the scene, like, I wanted to see more. I felt like the best scene was the scene with all of them in the room and all of them in the room together. I wanted to see more of that scene because that's kind of like behind the scenes stuff. Like, it was breaking fourth wall in a sense. And what I mean by fourth wall for people who don't know reality TV is like what I just did with revealing sometimes you can film something. Like, that's breaking fourth wall, like letting the viewers know like what's going on. Or you know how like when Dior walked up to the camera and was like chasing Dallas too, like that's breaking fourth wall. It's not a bad thing. Well, that's what I mean by breaking the fourth wall. So that I don't have a dog in that fight, so there's really nothing for me to be like, oh, I'm on this person's side and I'm on that person's side. It was more, I think it's more so of like this particular episode, they'll do a lot of cleaning up at the reunion. That's just how I feel about that. King Kang, that little black, this little ruffle thing that you got on, I love that. I love that. Dior, these little red puffs, I love that. Ariel, you always look beautiful. I love that. We ain't seen George in about 2 weeks. Markel, Trey Howard. Trey Howard always looks nice. And Trey Womack. Did I name everybody? Dior, how you plan an event and you 2 hours and some change late? Now I understand you was doing hair, but you could have told everybody this hours prior to you being late, because me, I would have not stayed there and waited for you for 2 hours. That's just that on that. Dior and Trey bringing the boyfriends to the next event. I thought that was hilarious. For me, as a former chasing reality talent, it was funny because it was kind of like, oh, that crap went down last time. Oh, we both got boyfriends this time. Like, I don't know, that was just a little funny to me. I don't know how y'all took it, but to me, I was like, oh, baby, they sitting already. But then Ariel, this is why we like Ariel. Ariel reached out and was like, so, well, no, it was Ariel or Markel, but I know Ariel was there. And Carrie D, well, Carrie D's, we don't really get to see a lot of Carrie D to be like, oh, I like his clothes and fashions. Excuse me, I just like his voice. Yeah. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. So, y'all bringing the boyfriends, that was really cute. Talked about Dior, I wouldn't have been waiting for him for 2 hours. Again, guys, this episode really wasn't a lot to review tonight. But the very next scene, Richie talks about these recordings and everything that everybody is saying at these hold on, before I move on, because I got to start by this. It was Markel who who asked about Trey, all these Treys, I'm getting tongue twisted like a mother. Trey Howard's boyfriend, like, if something was to go down, like, would you jump in? And he was like, well, he can handle his own. Now, Trey Howard, you better make sure you can handle your own, because your boyfriend looked like he was not going to be fool along with you in this foolishness. He said if he have to, he will. These recordings with Reese G, things are getting messy. Again, there's really nothing for me to comment on because I don't have a dog in this fight. However, I think the reunion is going to be very interesting, or these next couple of episodes. I think some of the cast with production and with, different, however, I think it's going to be interesting to play out. One thing that I told Jay Twan last season, I think, this is one reason he got upset with me. Production is not your friend. They have a show to produce. And I've told this to some other cast members as well. Production is not your friend. They have a show to produce. So any mess, juice, foolishness that is going on in your life while filming is going on, they're gonna do their damnedest to try to catch it. So just be careful when you're communicating with, when I communicate with my producers here, well, I'm not. When I was communicating with my producers in Atlanta, I always made sure that my text message and stuff was always professional, because anything could be screenshotted and plastered across that screen. Or the mics are always hot, because filming, you do forget your mic be on. You do forget the cameras are rolling, you know, and sometimes we go into a place like we home kikiing with our girlfriend and boyfriend, and then that's how you have these type of incidents show up. So yeah, again, I'm just giving advice in that I don't have a dog in this fight. So there really isn't much for me to commentate or make y'all laugh and all that good carrying on tonight. However, stay tuned into episode 9. Next week, episode 9 look like it's going to be very interesting with the Chasing Dallas cast. So yeah, you guys follow me on all of my social media sites. Sorry the review isn't that long, but there really wasn't much to talk about. There really wasn't a lot going on. There was a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I think the cast is going to have to deal with. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in same time. Well, I don't know about the same time, because I just don't know about the same time. But I'll see y'all in the next Chasing Dallas video. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.